We're here today with David Solomon of Peachtree Audio, and he's doing trainings at Crutchfield today. So we're just going to talk to you a little bit and learn a little bit more about Peachtree. So we have here the Peachtree musicBox, and we just heard it here. It's a very impressive high-end system that's perfect for a desk, for an office.
Mostly people will take and hook their computer up directly to the musicBox via a USB cable. And that would just give you the zeros and ones and zeros coming off of the computer right into our D to A converter. So you no longer have to rely on the little headphone jack that you have on the output of your computer, because that never really sounded very good anyway. That was an analog output. And using the analog output, you would actually have to rely on the power supply of your computer, and the sound card of your computer, which, if you've ever really tried to do that, isn't very good. We actually only take the ones and zeros, run them to the musicBox. We then use our D to A converter, our tube preamplifier, and the high current amplifier to drive the near field monitors that are on your desk.
And you were playing music from your computer.
Yes, it was.
And just remind me a little bit about the files that you were playing.
We know that a lot of files on the computers are very hard crunched, even down to like 128 kilobits per second, which would be 10 times lower than, say, a CD player, or lower quality. Well, we knew that a lot of people had this kind of information on their systems, because when you download music, a lot of times it is at 128K. So we wanted to be able to make sure that even at the highest compression rate, music still sounded like music. So a lot of the stuff that you were listening to was at 128. In fact, this particular file that I've got, or playlist that I've got on my computer, everything is doubled. One song is at full bit or lossless, and then the next one right up under it it's down to 128K. And we got all of these listings, so we just did a little demo of that with a lot of your folks. And
some of them couldn't tell the difference, because you were asking us to say which was the lossless file and which is the 128K file, and very few people could tell the difference, which really says a lot about the musicBox, just that it was able to do a phenomenal job even with a highly compressed file. To learn more about Peachtree Audio, just give us a call.